Right, so what got you involved with all of this conspiracy stuff in the first place?
Yeah, okay, well, perhaps I'll start by saying when you say conspiracy stuff, there's a lot of people who do an awful lot of really thorough research, and they know that it's not conspiracy theory, it's actual fact. I think you'll find that the true conspiracy is the people what are fabricating the events which are put out in mainstream media, not the actual so-called conspiracy theorists which have become a bit of a cult following in their own right. It's very disrespectful for true researchers to be called a conspiracy theorist, and I'm sure they wouldn't take offence to it, but certainly on their behalf I respect the fact that they're doing some serious research.
So with their research, where did you get yours from?
A lot of my research, a lot of the factors on my website come together from the research which has been done in detail by some very specific people. These people are very well respected and have spent a lot of years doing research, and the whole concept and idea of my website is just to bring all these separate people's ideas together to effectively form a little bit of a picture, so people can, if they want to go on my website, they can find the great work which other people have done. I'm not trying to take any credit whatsoever for other people's work, far from it. What I'm trying to do is get other people's work together so that an onlooker can get a bit of an idea what's going on one website, rather than have to go flicking around and ultimately ending up on eBay or YouTube.
Yeah. So with your website, Lone Nutter, why did you call it that name? Lone Nutter?
Well, there's one. Whenever I give anybody a card and it's got lonenutter.com on, everybody has a bit of a laugh first, because you're effectively classed as a lone nutter in whichever way. So, but the fact remains that whenever there's a government cover-up for either an assassination or some political agenda, where there's a fake bombing campaign or something like that, they always tend to turn around and blame it on a lone nutter rather than some political angle which the government have got a lever on for their own advantage. So I thought it was quite appropriate to call it lonenutter.com, to almost like a preemptive strike for the powers that be who wish to class this type of thing under the guise of conspiracy theory.
So, what do you hope to achieve by having this website, and why are you doing these interviews?
Well, the time's come. People have to wake up. We're running out of time on a number of different levels. The fact remains that people are just not taking enough notice to what's going on, and there's a real serious agenda in place, and in fact really it's a war, and the war's against ordinary people, and the strangest bit about it is that they don't actually know it. All I try to do here is to put something across so people get an idea what's going on, and the true nature of the enemy, for want of a better term.
Yes. So, I've been looking on to your website yourself, and I see that you have a lot of information on 2012. And instead of using the different sources, what do you know in particular about 2012?
Wow, 2012. Well, the thing is, there's an awful lot of research gone into the whole aspect of 2012. The fact remains, 2012 is not something which you can sum up in just like a few minutes in an answer to a broad ranging question. But for anyone who doesn't know anything at all about the 2012 Enigma, specifically the 21st of December, which is known as the winter solstice in 2012, is actually an astronomical convergence point of the end of what is classed as a 26,000 year wobble or orbit of the Earth around the solar system. So it's like a galactic cycle. The Mayans and the ancient the Incas knew in detail about what this precession is, and the early Christian writings talk of the precession of the equinoxes, and that's where we get our 12 signs of the zodiac from. Effectively, the 12 signs as we go through the precession of this galactic cycle. There's an awful lot involved with the 2012, and anyone who does have any interest in it can obviously have a quick look on my site, and that'll direct you to some very interesting aspects of 2012. There's also some another line from what's called the Sitchinite view, which is Zecharia Sitchin, where the belief of a 10th planet in the solar system, possibly on a collision course to Earth, with a view to possibly causing a lot of upset with pole shifts or other aspects like that. It has happened before. Who knows? That's something what people have to draw their own conclusions on. I'm very open about it at the moment, and certainly the jury's still out. We may just have to wait and see. Nevertheless, there are some very important aspects of the 2012 enigma, is that as a human species we are beginning to awaken in a strange sort of way, and this is documented in ancient history, that certainly from the Mayan predictions, that human evolvement will reach a very big turning point in the year 2012, and there will be some great changes. I think we can sense those changes now, and people are starting to wake up, even though they don't actually know what they're waking up to. There's a lot involved in it.
Thank you.